The Joe Rogan Experience.
Yeah.
Oh, this like it's an endless source of fascination. Like wildlife documentaries to me are just truly an endless source of fascination.
I mean, you're preaching to the choir,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think they're phenomenal. There's just so much we can learn, and it's like, it's more than just what we learn. Oh, that's cool. That's a nice fact about an octopus. But we took how we shape jets off of the shape of birds. We've taken so much inspiration from nature into our everyday lives.
Look at this. Look at this.
Squid skin.
Squid skin.
Yeah,
So squid are oh my god,
That's crazy looking.
It's like a television.
Yeah.
Like the pixels on a television. I didn't know squid could do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, this is so weird.
Look
Oh
at
my
that.
god, they're so strange. Such a strange animal. Well, the ocean is so bizarre in and of itself. There's just so many weird creatures in the ocean.
It's such an alien environment to us as terrestrial mammals.
Do you remember when the tsunami hit Thailand and then there was all these animals that they were finding that they had never really seen before?
Washed up on the shores. I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, and they were documenting them. There was a whole website dedicated to tsunami deep sea creatures. That
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah,
but
it was really crazy. Like some of these things that are living, a fucking mile down under the earth.
Right.
And you're like, what are you?
And they I forget what the number was, but they got like 30 or 40 new species or something crazy like that, literally like combing through the streets of the cities where the tsunami had hit.
God.
Yeah.
God. Is that a richer source of bioresources of the ocean, of biodiversity, I should say, the ocean than Earth?
Oh, there's more life in the ocean than on terrestrial land, for sure. Yeah. You mean, is there more diversity
more
in general?
Weirdness. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's way more. I guess it depends how you define weirdness, but like, look at an octopus, look at a cuttlefish, look at those
Crabs.
deep sea creatures, crabs, and all the way into the marine mammals and all the way down to the tiny little insects or isopods that live in the ocean. I think the ocean creatures are very bizarre.
How about those giant squid that they found on that oil tanker? When they had a camera down there.
Yeah, and they saw that one come
100-foot
through.
Giant squid with the crazy, like crab legs.
Yep.
You ever see
the
that
crab
one?
legs? Maybe not.
Never see that one?
With the crab legs? Is he
Dude.
walking along the bottom?
No, it's got it looks like it has appendages.
What?
Like with joints. Yeah.
No, haven't seen that
Oh
one.
my God. Oh, I'm going to show you something
I'm
else.
learning
new.
a lot today. I like this.
Crazy alien looking squid. What's up?
I found the thing about those pictures that they've been gone around multiple times after tsunamis. Apparently, they don't have anything to do with the tsunami. They are real photographs of real strange sea creatures. They just didn't wash up on shore after tsunami.
But what about the thing that you had saw?
That's what I was
They came
heard.
up in 2004 and 2011. The same photos.
Oh, so people are bullshitting.
Oh, so it's like a
but
Russians. I blame the Russians. Go to pull up that alien squid discovered near oil rig. So they had a camera deep under this oil rig, and they spotted this thing with these insane long appendages. Look at this.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, that's different. That's
Look
not what
at
I thought you were
Look
talking
at
about.
the fucking length of those. What are those things that dangle from it? What'd you call those things?
Tentacles? Legs?
Tentacles,
Kind of.
legs. What is it? But look at the legs on it. It's like an insect.
Yeah, that's very bizarre.
See how they have very obvious bends. Video courtesy of Shell Oil Company. Doing a good job for nature.
Yeah, right.
I see the deep. There's another one. Is that another image of it?
Other thing.
But look how weird it is. How it has
Ugh.
clear bends. Like when you see that thing underwater floating around like that looks like an alien.
Totally. That is our exact kind of depiction of what an alien species
Go to
is.
that green one right next to it. On the yeah, look at that. Look at that thing. It's
crazy.
Man. I mean, if you saw that underwater, you would shit your pants.
100%. 100%.
And it's 100 feet.
Yeah.
It's huge.
It's nuts.
I mean, is it that big? How big they say it was? Am I making that up? Didn't they say the tentacles go crazy long?
It looks like it.
Yeah, they said the thing was enormous, but that the length of the actual tentacles, or whatever the fuck it is, was really long. So strange. And this, before they got this video footage of it, they didn't even know something like this was real.
And there's like a lot of those where you get these deep sea cameras and you're like, oh, there's a species we haven't ever documented before.
So it's in the Gulf of Mexico. They caught it at a depth of 7,800 feet. But does it say how big they think it is?
You could
It's
just
a
type in that
big fin
Magna
squid.
Pena
That's
squid
what I had
size.
here.
big fin. Look at the fucking, just how weird it looked. Like the way that the head of it sort of pulsates and moves with
Right.
the waves. Like,
It's like a Steven Spielberg creation.
yeah, there's that, and then there's also a puppy.
Right.
You know, like,
Right.
that's how diverse life is. Okay, the length is up to 15 to 20 times the mantle.
26 feet.
26 feet. Okay, that's
Or
pretty big.
more.
Or more.
Yeah.
Well, giant octopuses too, right? Giant squids were thought to be bullshit until like fairly recently, right?
Correct. Yeah, I don't know when specifically, but they've found a few that have washed up, and then they got some actual footage of some. That's what I thought you were talking about
Yeah.
on some rigs,
And
which is
what
just
about
crazy.
What about octopi? What's the largest of the octopi?
The giant Pacific octopus. So the species that you saw attacking that eagle, that's not a huge one, but as far as I know, that's the largest one.
Look at the fucker.
Yeah.
Look at that thing. Look at that
there's-
dead one. That's a giant squid.
It's a big cephalopod. Giant squid, yeah.
Wow. That thing's huge. That looks like it's more than 28 feet. If you stretch that bitch out,
No, those ones are like 100 plus feet.
okay,
Yeah.
that's what I'm
The
thinking.
giant
about.
squid, yeah.
100 plus feet.
They can get up to that. Yeah.
That is so nuts.
Isn't it?
100-foot jelly creature. You know?
And you know what's interesting is sperm whales will leave the surface of the ocean and dive down to their depths to hunt those.
Jeez, it must
That's
be
what their teeth are
delicious.
for.
Calamari,
Yeah.
bro.
It's a lot of calamari.
Calamari's good. Look at that fucker. So weird. So the large Pacific octopus, how
Giant
big?
Paci-
Giant Pacific octopus. How big does that guy get?
I don't know. And I mean, because they're fan out, so I'm not sure. Maybe 5 feet long, 6 feet long, but heavy, like 40, 50, 60 pounds, something like that. They've got a really big one at the Monterey Bay Aquarium.
Really?
Yeah, really cool one.
Oh, I've been to that. I've been to that aquarium back in the day.
Yeah.
The legend of the Kraken, like they used to think that was all total horseshit,
Right.
Until they found some fossilized cups. They found some suction cups that were, some fossilized evidence of enormous cups
Right.
that they think are indicative of this, real 100-foot octopus or huge
Sure.
fucking octopus.
Well, or just a 100-foot squid on the surface. You
Yeah.
know what? Like you said, those stories always get embellished. So even if it was a 60-foot squid on the surface, say it was injured or dying and it was alive and the boat hit it and it starts slapping the boat with its tentacles.
Hi, mate. It's the Kraken trying to get us.
Right. Like that's not going to turn into a crazy sea fable.
Do you imagine though if you were one of those dudes that was like making your way across the ocean and you, in the 1100s or some shit, and you jump in the water to wash off and you get eaten by a giant octopus in front of your friends?
Yeah, that's
You see something come out of the desk and it eats you with a beak.
right, chomps you. Oh, it's literally suction cups that rip you apart.
Oh.
It's crazy.
And it's totally possible that those things were huge. We just don't have the fossil evidence because they're all made out of jelly.
Right.
They're just like
They don't fossilize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All you get is like if you those fossilized the images of the cups is just because it left an imprint
Right.
in some sort of soil or something
Right.
at the bottom of the ocean.